Hey guys, so I want to do a quick little speed test and battery test comparison here between these two compact devices. We do have the iPhone SE here on the left and another Z5 compact which I have just bought. This is the grey version because I do prefer it actually over the white version. So I think quite a lot of people wanted to see which compact device was coming with better performance here, because they are very similar in terms of the power, etc., and probably on the top of people's shopping lists when it comes to a high-end phone here. So let's do it. Let's just basically turn them both off at the same time, and I have set up the fingerprint as well on both of them, so we can check that out to see how they compare. So we're just going to reboot them. You can see the Xperia takes quite a while to shut down. Quite a big route actually. So we'll just turn them both on here at the same time. So you can see the Z5 Compact does actually come with slightly bigger display, so that is pretty nice. But the iPhone SE is very quick to boot up here, doesn't mess around. And we're still waiting. But we did get there in the end, which is very nice. So we can just check out the fingerprint technology here. So we do get a fingerprint on the international version of the Z5 Compact, and we wanted to see which one is quicker here. So we're just going to see if we can do this. So I didn't read my finger then on the Z5. Let's try that again. Yeah, you see, so the one on the Z5 Compact is quite quick when it does, read your finger, but it could be in a bit of an awkward position for some people. It depends on whether you're right or left-handed, but it's a very reliable one nevertheless, and it's pretty a shame they didn't include it on international versions of the device. So we can just basically get rid of everything here and have a look at the speed here of both of them, see if there's any differences. By the way, both of them are on 100% here, as you can see, so we can see how they handle the battery as well. Could be interesting. And straight away you can see I think the Z5 is a little bit faster here on some of these entry apps. That was about the same I think, but the camera is always faster on the iPhone if you ask me. It seems to be a bit slower on the Z5. We can do some inbuilt, well, the third-party ones. So that was quite interesting. I think we have WWE. So that was the iPhone there. OK Cupid. Again, the iPhone here. Very nice. Music. So a bit pop-up-y here and there, but about the same for both of them. I think we have weather as well on both of them. So let's try that. Z5 again here. So the Z5 definitely seems to come up quite fast on quite a few of them, but it's just the camera really, and some of the settings as well, where you can see the A9 is very fast even though it's just a dual core processor. We can have a look at the game as well. So we do have Nova. So you can see load straight away here on the iPhone. Definitely going to give it the point there. What about the speed of the Wi-Fi connectivity? We can have a look how they compare, both from the same infrastructure. So we're getting very decent score here for the SE. Not quite as good as its brothers though, of the 6 variety. And we have lost a point on the battery for the Z5 Compact, whereas we're still on 100% with the iPhone. And you can see though the Wi-Fi very nice here, big improvement. I think the Z5 Compact is cheaper than the iPhone SE and has more internal storage as well, so it definitely represents a good value for money kind of buy here. But what else do we have? We do have the web browsing we can have a look at. So let's go to GSM Arena. Go. So very fast load here. I think we're loading the, no we're not, looks like we're loading the whole web page here versus the mobile version, which is interesting. Let's try a different one. How about Phone Arena? So Phone Arena, go. So it looks like the iPhone SE here a little bit there with that one. And again, which shows that, you know, even the raw Wi-Fi speed doesn't really mean everything here. You can still get very good speed on the browsing side of things. Again, you can see that's the SE again. Sony should definitely have its own browser, I think, so that they can really, you know, optimize the software with the hardware. So I'm probably going to give it to the iPhone when it comes to the web browsing, regardless of the Wi-Fi speed. But nevertheless, we can just round off now with a quick little test of the performance of the multitasking. I think we're getting 2 gigs of RAM in both of them, so it should be quite similar. Very quick though to go back into it here with the first one. Try messaging. So again, a little bit reloady here on the Z5. But generally I think the Z5 Compact does quite a good job when it comes to the memory management, even in comparison to its brothers, which have more RAM. Bit slow for the camera again. Twitter. So you can see a massive delay with that one. I think it is running Android Marshmallow as well. So Are we running Android Marshmallow? Yes, we are. So no excuses. WWE. Quite similar for that one. Two more. Let's try OK Cupid. Bit of a reload here. So I think the SE is going to give you a nice multitasking to conclude, really. Let's just go into the game again. Although I think I do prefer the Android version of multitasking. Double tapping the home button seems a bit weird to me. Both of them kept it in memory, which is good. But generally I found the SE, I think, has the slight performance edge when it comes to like the multitasking and some of the apps as well. But then again, the Z5 Compact, you know, did open up quite a few of them itself a little bit better. I think it specializes a little bit more in the third-party kind of apps, whereas the iPhone specializes in the inbuilt apps. Whereas the speed of the Wi-Fi was obviously very good here. Definitely think Apple could have carried that across from the iPhone 6s, like the very nice speeds of the Wi-Fi. But yeah, you know, I think they're two absolutely fantastic phones though for people who, you know, are looking for a very flagship performance on a smaller kind of size. Personally, I think I prefer the Z5 Compact's proportions at 4.6 inches because, you know, while the SE is very good, it does feel a little bit cramped when you're doing your like typing, etc. Whereas the Z5 Compact, you know, doesn't feel that bad really. And it's amazing, at one time phones were considered massive. I think the HTC Titan was about the same size as the Z5 Compact, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you know, I think they definitely have pros and cons. Both of them can be considered waterproof. There's no issues after I dunked this in coat, so that is pretty awesome. Hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Oh, and I forgot to mention actually, the iPhone SE won when it came to the battery again. You know, Android definitely needs to get its house in order when it comes to the battery. Z5 Compact did well. It did better than the new S7. But you look at that, 100% after a full, you know, like 10 minutes of usage. Doesn't get any better than that. So yeah, just something else to remember here.